Good Sunday to you. Another hot day in store. Maybe not as hot as what it looked like it was going to be yesterday, although because of the clouds yesterday morning and the showers and storms that came through last evening, it kept our temperatures down below 90 degrees, which was actually nice. Highs today around 90 again, but with the northerly wind, the humidity should come down. Maybe a shower or two this morning, but really a dry day. Tomorrow's pretty nice. Highs up into the low to mid 80s. It'll be the nicest day of the week. Start climbing on Tuesday as we get in the mid and upper 80s, but still the humidity is in check until Wednesday. Wednesday, heat and humidity is going to arrive. Highs will get up around 90 or so. Heat indexes are going to get up into the upper 90s to around 100 degrees. By Thursday, this is going to be the peak day. Highs will get up around 95 degrees or so, maybe even upper 90s. Heat indexes could jump up to the low hundreds. So Thursday's looking really uncomfortable. Still pretty hot on Friday. Highs in low to mid 90s. Again, temperatures getting up near 100 degrees in the heat index area. By Saturday, maybe a little bit cooler. Highs around 90 with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. But still, we're in a hot and humid pattern, and that continues even into next Sunday as we go into next weekend. Hot and humid. It's truly like a summer pattern, especially starting Wednesday, as the moisture from the south really pumps up in here. So let's go ahead and watch what's going on. Here's the northwest flow today. Going to keep us pretty good today and tomorrow. This high is really doing its job of keeping the cooler temperatures around. And then, as we head into Wednesday, you see this warm front moving this way. That is warm air bubbling up from the south. So we'll see that as we head forward. Sorry, I was showing you Monday. Here we go into Wednesday. Wednesday, the high is off the east coast. Winds are pumping out of the southwest. But you see the chance of showers and thunderstorms. That will help us at least maybe in the afternoon and evenings to cool us down from the heat of the day. And that pattern is just going to stick around because we stay kind of unsettled due to the moisture in the atmosphere. And maybe the moisture will help keep that temperature down a little bit. But there we go, Thursday and Friday, showers and thunderstorms around. It's just your daily, because of the heat humidity, the daily bubble-ups of showers and thunderstorms during the mid and late afternoons. So then maybe this weekend we get a little more organized low pressure system, a little more rain. That has been kind of the thought there for a bit. Sorry about the delay there. And then we got to watch this Gulf low here. The GFS is insistent that the Gulf low is going to form, and that's going to start pumping up even more moisture here in the east. We need the rain, and tropical system is definitely how we could do it. I would not, again, we're way off into the future here, but this persistent look to a low coming up the east coast, at least on the GFS, is pretty strong. And that is a powerful low pressure system. So I don't know if that's true. We'll have to see if it comes true. If it does, it'd be a lot of rain for us, and it would really dent the drought again. And then we'll have to see what comes up from that. Always good to get a balance when you see something crazy like that. Let's go to the European, and we'll have to go to its later, or last night run, because today it won't go far enough out. But, I mean, it's going to look similar through this week. I won't really, continue to do that, although it doesn't look quite as numerous with afternoon and evening showers and storms as what the GFS did. But here we go into this weekend, and it shows pretty good moisture, maybe even drying up some late Saturday into Sunday. But look at the Gulf. Where's that low that the GFS had? It's nowhere to be found. It does ultimately pop something here late in the period, but nothing in the Gulf of Mexico, nothing tropical, and that's why you got to get a balance in the model. So what's going to happen? I don't know. GFS is a little more crazy with its ideas, but the Euro is not. What I can tell you is there are some highs dropping out of Canada here late in the period, and so if the heat is going to abate or be lessened, that will probably be how even the long-term model or the forecast by the Weather Prediction Center, or the Climate Prediction Center, do show that cooler air trying to push into here. If it has to clash against this warm air, that could be an interesting setup. And this isn't a super long period, so take it with a grain of salt. As far as our rain chances, they bumped up since yesterday, which is good, and that's because of the showers and storms. Really, if you get a shower and storm over your house, it could be pretty hefty and pretty helpful. So you can just hope that that is the case. Anyway, that is the outlook as of now. Hope you have an awesome Sunday. It's been your Loudoun County Weather Outlook.